Hi y'all, I hope you're all alright. So amazing feedback that everybody wanted me to do a sew along for the 25k bralette. So what I thought we'd do is we'd start off with having a look at the pattern and how to choose what size you're going to fit into. So on my very broken laptop, it's here. So once you've got up the instructions, obviously you want to scroll down to where the size chart is. So on the size chart, what we need to do is you need to measure under bust, and then you need to choose your cup size, which would be your full bust. So with your tape measure, it's best to stand up for this bit. So to measure under bust, it's relatively simple. Obviously you can do this without wearing clothing. It's probably not a good look for me to do that without, but you want to go right underneath where your band is going to sit. So I've literally just measured myself as well so I can do this. So underneath here, I know that I am a 42. So I look across and I go, well, 42 is going to be 1X, but I can size down if I want it a bit to feel a bit more secure, because an XL goes up to 41. I know I fit better off in the 1X because I like a bit more of a looser band. Now to find your full bust, again you want to make sure it goes right around the back in the middle and across your nipples. Alright, so you want to take the under bust, which goes underneath where your bra band would normally sit, and then you want to take your full bust. So I know I fit in a 42 under bust and I'm a 49 over bust. So to go along on my size chart, I know that I'm going to fit in a 1X for my under bust because I want it to be a bit looser, not as tight. And then I'm having to look down this aisle and see that 49 I'm going to fit in a larger cup. Alright, so anybody that's relatively new to printing off patterns, instead of printing off the whole lot, you can quite simply print off, and let me show you how to do this just if you're new. So you can click on this tab here, and onto the actual, so on the actual pattern one, so I've got two tabs up here. I've got the actual pattern and the instructions. So we switch over to the pattern one, and on this sidebar here we want to go for layers. Now I don't need to print off any of these smaller ones because that's not what I'm going to be making. So if you want to use the layers tool, just simply go across and select whichever is the layer, the size that you want to print. Alright, so if you want to print them all, then you're a person that likes taping the whole lot and tracing like your individual sizes, you can do that. If you want to simply just print off one size, you can do that as well. If you're thinking, going back to the size chart, if you're thinking that actually you're sort of in the middle of two sizes, so where I am on a 42, and you want to print off the XL and the 1X, just simply print off both of those, and then you can do grading as you want to. But if you simply want to just print off one layer, so just one size, just do that. And then to make sure that you're printing it off properly as well, my computer is very, very slow, so you want to make sure that, because I'm set up in the UK, obviously I print everything off at custom scale 100, and obviously you can go through and obviously only print off your relevant pages that you need to. So depending on obviously which cups that you're going to be printing off, so I don't need to print off the small cup and the regular cup. So I would just go. You can have a look here and see which pages it is that you need to print off. but Stephanie's brilliant and she always puts your pages. So I would go along and say, right, well, I'm a 1X larger cup, so I would just print off those pages because those are the only pages that I want to print. So once you've selected all that you need to do and you're ready to print, connect it up to your printer and it's ready to go. I'm just gonna, oops, right, I need to plug you into charge. If anybody's got any questions, then I am here to answer questions for a bit. Just making sure that I've got a charger for my phone. If you want to watch this at a later date and you still have some questions, send me a PM or anything like that. I mean, I'm always happy to help. All of the rad team is always happy to help. But what I'm going to do, because my printer's over the other side of my room, I'm going to go and stick this on to print. I will be posting again tomorrow for when we are talking about the fabric, using the pattern pieces and everything. So if you want to start finding out what sizes you are, printing your pattern pieces and then taping them all together, then that'd be brilliant. If you have any questions about grading or choosing layers or any technical issues and things like that, send me a message or comment on here and I will come back to it, and I will see you all tomorrow. See you later.